Beginning in September, the Elementary Science Curriculum Review Committee began the process of evaluating the current adopted science materials in order to determine whether or not new materials were necessary in order to meet the new Next Gen Science Standards, or NGSS. It was determined that the current materials did not meet the needs of many grade levels and left large gaps in others. The committee created surveys to gain a better understanding of what parents and teachers believed quality science materials should look like. The teachers surveyed identified 3 important components of a quality science curriculum. Those components were NGSS aligned, hands-on, and age and developmentally appropriate. Teachers and parents also agreed that science materials should be made available to all teachers regardless if they are at a STEM school or conventional school. Teachers also felt very strongly about having quality professional development for all materials, as well as professional development in the NGSS. The committee created a pre-screener based on non-negotiable items that all materials needed to have. Then they looked at any and all materials available and set up vendor presentations to review the ones they found met the pre-screener. 6 vendors were invited to present, and the committee ranked the materials using the pre-screener and survey results as guides. The committee then determined building blocks of science for kindergarten, and the Smithsonian created Science in the Classroom for grades 1 through 5 were the closest matches to the established criteria. The other materials were not selected because they lacked hands-on opportunities, were developmentally inappropriate, lacked rigor, were not real-world or problem-based, and missed components of the NGSS. Several also had unreasonable storage requirements, uncertainty of material sustainability, and limited ongoing professional development. The Smithsonian created Science in the Classroom is based on the Leadership and Assistance for Science Reform, or LASER model. LASER is based on 5 elements: research-based inquiry-driven curriculum, professional development to train teachers to be competent in the content, appropriate assessment, material support, and administrative and community support. The Science in the Classroom instructional kits contain lessons that are STEM-focused, real-world, and problem-based. The student-driven inquiry has many opportunities for hands-on, and the professional development for teachers is frequent and ongoing. Finally, materials would be sustained through the LASER Consortium and the Science Resource Center, or SRC. Building blocks of science for kindergarten is rigorous, developmentally appropriate, hands-on, and inquiry and problem-based. Building blocks of science is supported by the LASER Consortium and offered material refurbishment through the SRC, and professional development is frequent and ongoing. Both sets of materials were scored based on the NGSS tool known as the EQUIP rubric. The rollout for the new science materials will happen in a multi-year approach. In the first year of adoption, kindergarten will receive 1 new building block of science kit called Push Pull Go, and they will continue to use Sifting Through Science and All-Day Kinder kits. In the second year, a new kit called Living Things and Their Needs will be introduced and will replace Sifting Through Science. In the third year, the final kit, called Weather and Sky, will replace the all-day kinder kits, and at that point, all NGSS will be met. In 1st through 5th grade, 1 new Science in the Classroom kit will be introduced next school year. This will be the Engineering, Technology, and Application of Science kit. In subsequent years, each grade will gain a new kit while replacing a current STC kit, with the exception of 1st and 2nd grade, whose next kit will come the 3rd year. Grades 1 through 5 will have 4 new kits containing approximately 15 lessons each. These kits are shorter than the current STC kits. Within the next 5 years, each grade will have 1 life science, 1 earth and space science, 1 physical science, and 1 engineering, technology, and application of science kit covering all NGSS. The committee also recommends STEM Scopes, an online curriculum as a supplemental material. STEM Scopes would be available to gap fill standards during the 5-year rollout. Now we will pause for 10 minutes so everyone has a chance to look at their grade level rollout plan. Professional development for the new kits will begin in the fall of next year, in advance of classrooms receiving their materials. There are NGSS bundle additions to the current STC kits that will continue to be used during the rollout. Online professional development will be available for the bundles and NGSS. Thank you for your time, and if there are questions and comments, please send them to Megan Nelson at mnelson@psd1.org, or you can give input via this survey link.